Hey everyone, Irix guy here. I couldn't be more excited today. I've got the new GoPro HD Hero 3 Black Edition. Now the Black Edition is the highest end HD Hero 3. They have a silver and a white model, but both of those are only 60 frames per second, or 30 frames per second rather, at 1080p resolution. This is an impressive 60 frames per second at 1080p. So that's double the frames per second of the other Hero 3 models, and also double that of the HD Hero 2. I've had the HD Hero 2 Outdoor Edition for over a year, and I couldn't have been happier with it, and that's what prompted me to go ahead and get this one. So let's go ahead and get into this box here and see what we got. Packaging is very similar to that of the Hero 2 Outdoor Edition that I purchased a while back. And right here you can see it says, and this is really neat, it says resolution, let's see, 1080p, see it says 60 frames per second, it's your max you're going to get on that. It's also got a 1440p, which is even higher resolution than 1080p, but it only comes in at 48 frames per second. I'll probably primarily use 1080p just due to the fact that where I'll be viewing these videos will be, at least in the near future, they'll be 1080p TVs. Get you really good photos out of this too. 12 and 7 and 5 megapixel photo. Right there it says that, and it says burst. 12 megapixel at 30 frames per second. Now I've personally never used the still photo capabilities of my GoPro. I've always just shot video, and then if I wanted to grab a still out of it, I could. It's got built-in Wi-Fi, 2 times faster image processor, it says. 12 megapixel image sensor with 2 times better low light performance. And that low light performance is something I really wanted to point out. One of the big advantages to the GoPro HD Hero 3 series over the previous generation HD Hero 2. Although the HD Hero 2 is awesome, and I can't reiterate that enough. This Black Edition Hero 3 has built-in included Wi-Fi remote rather. I'll be posting some follow-up videos explaining how to use that, as well as the GoPro iPhone app. So if you haven't subscribed already, feel free to do that, and I'll have those videos coming soon. And it's got your USB port. These are micro SD cards instead of your full-size SD card. It doesn't mean they're more expensive. You can get them cheap on Amazon, Newegg, etc. Just be sure to get Class 10. And as it reiterates there, micro SD Class 10 or higher required. So let's go ahead and get into this thing. We've looked at the box enough. Okay, I got that side. It's got little arrows on there, very similar to the way Apple packages their stuff. Very straightforward. Whoa, I ripped my box. Oh well, I don't care about the box anyway. So that comes off. There's an arrow right there. This little enclosure lifts off. This will be a fun project at the at the gun range. So, well, actually, you know, I may use that for something. And then right here, like the GoPro HD Hero 2, you got this little nice plastic piece, which can also be repurposed as a mount in the future. So let's open this up here. Obviously, want to be careful with removing this. So this is a zip tie. They didn't want anybody to steal this, did they? Then I'll do the other side there. This ought to take the Wi-Fi remote off. And I mean, these cameras are obviously very durable, but I still don't want to drop it on the floor or anything. So this is your Wi-Fi remote. These were just the cables that attached it to the packaging. Whoa, I hit the camera. So let's see, that's trash. Wi-Fi remote right there. You can see it's got a little, these little receptacles or whatever you want to call them on the back for charging it, I would assume. I never used a remote with my GoPro HD Hero 2, so it'll be interesting to see how that enhances the experience. And if you've used a GoPro before, you'll recognize that very welcoming mount. And that's important because a lot of us have a plethora of mounts for our previous generation HD Hero 2, which, by the way, I plan to continue to use my Hero 2. But it's just nice that most all of the same mounts will work with this newer model. As you can see, it's very thin, and I'll post another video that'll be a side-by-side comparison between this and the previous generation Hero 2. This, of course, is the watertight back instead of the skeletonized back. You get that flat camera lens there as opposed to the fisheye type lens that was on the Hero 2. Although with the Hero 2 you could purchase an aftermarket, well, not aftermarket, but GoPro brand dive housing. So let's go ahead and see what else is in here. This is the camera. Let's go ahead and open it up before we open the box. So something a little different here. You got this little arrow. I never read instructions. That's why I'm trying to figure this out on my own here. I don't want to force anything. And I know there's probably some of y'all out there laughing at me like you can't even open a camera you just bought. You're an idiot. Well, I am an idiot, so I appreciate it. But I really feel like an idiot because how in the world? Wow. You know, I hate to say it, I'm going to have to read the instruction manual for that. So laugh all you want. But let's look at what else is in this box. You got your Hero 3 plus Wi-Fi remote. You got this, it says exclamation mark, it says before using your Hero 3 camera, a product update is required. So I need to update it. And I bet that's the Wi-Fi functionality if I had to guess. Visit there to download the manual. So I got to go to their website to download the manual because I'm an idiot. And then we're just going to pull this out and see what else we've got in here. Got a USB cable. Got a mount. Another mount. This right here is the USB charger for the Wi-Fi remote. As you can see here, this oh, I guess it goes under there. I am really feeling stupid today. Because one would expect this to just plug in. Oh, that comes out, so you got your key. And then that sticks in. Okay, so now it's set to charge. And it's got this little locking mechanism on it. I like these locking mechanisms, but I can see in a scenario where I'm wearing gloves and trying to film, that would get a little bit interesting, because you'd have to take the glove off to use it. But okay, so that's that. Let's see what else we got in here. We got more stickers. GoPro, be a hero. Well, I would definitely be even more of a hero when I got 2 of these strapped to me. You got your open back in case you're not in a watery environment. You can pick up better audio with that. Although the waterproof back still does a good job with audio. You may just have to amp the volume up. And then here's some more sticky type mounts right here. That's interesting. They chose to not have the battery in the camera already. Or is this... That's really interesting. So there's a battery right there. And then this ring thing right here. I have no idea what... Oh, I bet it's probably a keychain for the remote. But definitely something I'm going to check the owner's... Oh, and these came in the box too. They weren't in the box, but they were in the shipping box that GoPro built this camera in. So there you have it. That's the... this is the top of the line GoPro HD Hero 3 Black Edition. So this is the absolute best GoPro HD Hero 3 camera that money can buy at this point in time rather. So feel free to subscribe. Check out my other videos. I'm going to be posting a lot of HD Hero 3 videos. This was just the unboxing video. So very impressed with the quality. Very impressed with what came with it. But you know, it's great that I can use my other mounts, but if I didn't already have a Hero 2 with the head strap and bicycle handlebar mount and some other mounts, I would probably be a little disappointed, because although I do have my sticky mounts you can stick onto a flat surface, I don't have the head strap. That's not a problem. You can get those off Amazon, a Newegg, etc. for a few bucks, so that's not a deal breaker. I can't wait to film with this thing, so stay tuned, subscribe, and a lot of exciting stuff coming very soon. Y'all have a good day. It's youtube.com/IrixGuy.